ChaosCraft server with myself, Knux. How's it going? I hope you are all well. As you could probably see from the last video, we've been quite busy these days at spawn. So if I just turn around, this is what we're going to have a look at today. This is the ChaosCraft Arena, aka the Chaos Dome, and you can probably tell we're in Chaos Cam, which is the camera account we use to do speed up build videos and stuff like that. The only reason I'm using Chaos Cam is so we can get an up close and personal overview of the whole thing. But yeah, this is the Chaos Arena, and it is going to be the best arena, I hope, in Minecraft history ever that has been built in legit survival mode. Like, all of these resources you see here have been mined and run through auto furnaces and all that sort of stuff. This massive thing here, I should really wait for DR to get back, but I'll just explain it quickly. This is a two-person cobblestone generator, so one person stands over on that other ledge there, and one person stands here, and you just mine. The cobble falls down into that little hole there, and sends it round to here. So we've got a cobblestone generator. We've managed to get ourselves a cobblestone generator. What else have we done? We've got the auto furnaces and stuff up there. I'll explain all them a bit more in a minute. We got these donation chests down here. I don't think anyone's put anything in yet, because these only went up last night. There was a huge storage area here that we've moved up. This used to be the wall diagram of all the biomes and stuff we're trying to work on. So yeah, I'll just do a quick run around to the outside. This lower section, I think we're going to put a row of glowstone around here. This lower section is just for the entryway, just for registering your interest to take part in games and check out the fake shops that we've got in there. They're not proper shops, they're just for sort of to give the effect of marquee and that kind of deal. So as you can see, this is EG's Halloween stuff, various spooky things, and red and orange and black. We've got this one, the one I built, which is orange and blue, obviously Sonic colours. Green. These two over here are Trev's, and I think he's just storing them, using them as storage horses. But they're just basically like little carnival things. Do you know what I mean? That's good that he's put glowstone up there now, because there were mobs everywhere. We're going to put a fountain here. This is the boring part, by the way. Compared to the rest of it up there, this is where we sort of basically come to just relax after a long old day and build silly things. Do you know what I mean? Over here is the registration desk, and we've decided that we might possibly do it so you can have fun games and you don't have to register for fun games, but then you don't win anything on fun games. But then if you do like a pro game or whatever it is, you have to register 1 diamond, and then the winner gets to keep what everyone's put in, basically, or a diamond equivalent, so like 4 emeralds, 16 iron, I don't know, we'll work it out. This is the Hall of Fame. We're going to put notice boards and signboards up in here. I've got to be really careful not to left click, because I think it just deletes it straight up. This is where you collect your winnings. We'll just go around the back here. There's not really a whole lot to see on this ground floor, just sort of little things, little bits and pieces. We need to do the floor in here. We need to separate this walkway off. DR put this cobblestone here last night to just make sure we knew the differential. But yeah, looking out. But let's get to more meat of the potato, as it were. Let's go upstairs and check it out. Now, there is a quick way to get up the top from on top of the cobblestone generator. We're not going to use that because we need to go to a central area. I can fly because obviously we're Chaos Cam, so I might just fly to get up here. This is the please excuse me. This is the changing rooms, and where you get to put your supplies and stuff like that. We still need to get, I think it's ender chests up here. There's a lost and found box here, and this is where combatants sleep before they go up to this next room. But before we go up there, I need to explain this. This 4x4 cavity, or 4 high, and then whatever it is across. I have got that written down somewhere, actually. I don't know how far it is across. Give me a moment, bear with me. No, I don't know. It was written down somewhere, but now I've lost my notes, so I'm sorry. I know that the smaller ones are 39 across. I think this one is 59 across, but I could be wrong. That could just be the bio orb above it. This redstone is integral to certain systems, like random door openings and the shop systems and things like that. So I'll explain those a bit more. But this entire cavity here is necessary for redstone, and we've got to protect it up and make sure it's going to be protected during the fight. And then we come up here. Now this is where the central arena is. This is Chaos Ruins arena. You can see that's the floor level up there. That dirt area up there is the floor. We've got this. In fact, if we'll try and stay underneath the walkway, but just give you a bit of perspective. There's hanging cat. Yeah, Trev set him up because the amount of cats we've been getting in here. But basically, players will start on this level. They'll be assigned a different colour wall by the dispenser, and they'll come up here and they'll have to go find whatever colour wall section they've been given, and then they'll enter that arena. And then there'll be a 5-minute grace period where players are in their own bio orbs, mining, getting resources, fighting mobs, etc. And then the doors will start to randomly open, allowing access back into this arena or into each other's biomes or up to the shop, which is going to be up there. So no one starts in this arena, but they do pass through it to get to their biomes. No one starts in this arena, and basically it's going to be used for Chaos Ruins, and it's going to be the central bio orb, but no one gets the starting wall to get in here, basically. There's secret passages, there's redstone lining that we need to cover up with obsidian. This red line here points to north, compass north in Minecraft, which is nice. Look at all the cats. We've got some supplies down here. We're seeding the area. Basically the game type is like UHC, but it's UHC in orbs. There are going to be 8 orbs around the outside. There's going to be a 9th orb underneath all this hidden secret area. Secret! And then there's this 10th middle bio orb, which is sort of like the main arena. But each player will start off in an individual bio orb, and it will be up to them to get resources UHC style via mining, things like that. We might set it so UHC mode is on, so we've got it so we don't regenerate health. But I'm digressing. I should really get back up to the top before I continue. But this arena, loads of ores, loads of mobs, just craziness. And there's going to be the Chaos Ruins up above this level, and possibly even going below ground and above ground and all that crazy stuff. So there you go. That is that's the main bio orb. Not Will, DR, EG, Peacemaker, Matt the Geek, just everyone who's been helping with this, Arnie, just everyone. It's been absolutely amazing. I mean, not Will, not Trev, Will. He is Will, he's not Trev. Yes, I know it doesn't really make sense, but it will do. He did most of the ceiling. I think we did the lower cup. I did 2 sides of the lower cup, and then he did the other 2 sides, and then he pretty much did the whole glass ceiling deal, because I thought we'd run out of glass, and he found some and managed to get it done. Down here is our storage area, a new and improved storage area for all the stuff that we're doing up here, and I'm really reluctant to click on anything. I know I can right click. Hey, right click. Hang on, how much stone brick have we got? See, if we come over here, the auto furnace should have done a number on all that cobble we put on it last night. So there you go. There's all the stone that we, yeah, we're going to need more. There's all the cobblestone we got left. But these are all the resources we needed, and we're still going to need a ton more. These are more donation chests up here, so if you want to donate, this is the place to do it. Here's all the board for the information, and I have a feeling it needs to be bigger still. Here is a visual representation of what we're trying to go for. So this is the sector we're in at the moment, this Chaos Ruins, middle one. You've got the secret paths that lead down to the Endther, which is like a cross between the End and the Nether. Think Endstone volcanoes and strongholds and things like that. That's basically what this is all about. So you've got the Endther, and if you look at this, so we're in the Chaos Ruins, And then the front over there is Canopy Forest, so that'll be a canopy forest, obviously. And that wall over there relates to this wall here. You've got the Desert Oasis biome, which is that one. Oh shit, that one over there in the corner. You've got Forgotten Village, I think it is, or Lost Village, which is pink. Untamed Plains, which is your lime. Abyss Caverns, which is your black, and that's the only one that's going to have no glass dome over the top half. It's going to be an entirely solid biome, apart from maybe like a skylight or something. Yellow is Suntorched Forest. Brown is Archaic Swamp, and blue or cyan is Arctic Pass, which is over there in that corner. Each of these is going to be different, so Canopy Forest is going to be different to Untamed Plains in that they're not, it's different forest types, do you know what I mean? Canopy Forest will also be different to Suntorched Forest, so, and the Oasis is going to be different to the Arctic Pass, and it's just, all of these are going to be different and unique, so each player will be starting off in a unique biome. And bio-orb, as I've penned the term, and I'm hoping it sticks. DR did this massive tree that does sort of take you up to the top there, but I'll explain sort of more about that in a minute. We're going to go over to here now, and this is the swamp biome, and I think this is all working. I'm guessing they're off, which is good. This is the swamp bio-orb. They all start off life as these sort of standard bio-orbs with the grass floor, the stone, the glass ceiling, and the glass and the stone brick on lower side. They also need to have this device here installed, which is a sequencer. But when we do it properly, DR installed this basically, and at the moment it's a sequencer because it's going on, off, on, off. On, off, on, off. What we want when the game begins is so that this is random, so that there's a main override switch in the main center, which keeps all the doors open long enough for people to get to their biomes, and then once the engineer's on his way, a 5 minute start timer or less will start, so he's got time to get to his biome, all the doors will still be open, and then after that sort of grace period of letting everyone get to their orbs is up, the doors should close automatically, all of them. All the doors should close. And once they've closed, they will open again randomly after the first 5 minutes. So if you're in your bio-orb, 5 minutes, your door might open, you've collected enough resources, you fancy going into the Chaos Ruins or into another person's biome, or even up to the shop, you can do that. There you go, the door just closed, see? So DR has done a fantastic job on wiring up the random door system. At the moment, like we said, it's a sequencer. I know basically how this works. I think it's glass transmits a signal or glass doesn't transmit a signal. So you can basically use this like a memory. If the power is going through a cobblestone block, I think that's fine. So yeah, here you go. Hang on. Hey bro. Just doing a vid, sorry for slow replies. Replies. So basically, as this goes across here, this torch under there powers the block above it, which sends a signal into here, and then across over to here. And I think DR really tried to explain this to me last night. Probably wasn't the best time. I wasn't in the sort of like learning frame of mind, which I kind of need to be in. But I think this central one makes it so the door is on its random setting. This one on the right is false open, and this one on the left is false closed, or the other way round for those two. So if there's a signal here, it's false open, or I don't know. I'm gonna get DR to explain it. I'll bring him back on because he's got to do this 8 more times at least. Which I know is going to be a pain in the arse, but totally worth it. So basically, that'll be an iron door as well. You can dig in your bio-orbs. It's best not to go through the glass or the brick, though. I suppose if you do, though, it's your own folly. Do you know what I mean? So if that door open and stuff, oh my god, that's amazing. These are the manual overrides for now. These need to be wired down like, I don't know if you can see over there, but you remember that redstone shenanigans I showed you underground in the cavity, the 4 high cavity? Basically, we need to replicate this on this side, so that goes to the master control section, basically. So that way the engineer, you get assigned in the in your where you put the beds, or where the beds are, and where you put your head down before the match. Basically, there'll be a dispenser in there that you press. It'll randomly assign you a coloured wall, and then you've got some time to get to your bio orb. And then the engineer will be the last one to select, or the last one to get wool from a dispenser. Will be the last one to be randomly assigned. Then he's got time to get to his bio orb, right? And then all the doors will shut. After that sort of grace period, all the doors will shut for 5 minutes, locking each individual person, or teams, you can do it in teams, locking each individual person / team into their bio orbs so they can get on with mining, or mob hunting, or just general whatever you want to do in Minecraft, UHC style, whatever. And it will be your own mistake, I suppose, if you dig out the bottom of the orb, but they have been lined, so they are being lined with cobblestone to ensure that there's a warning before you just go ploughing straight out the side of it. This one was a corner bio orb, and this one was quite difficult to do. Because we had to start at a different section. Usually what we'd do is we'd start here and it goes 1 5 3 2 1 2 1 2, or this one is a change direction, 2 1 2 3 5 +1 +5, and it carries round. We couldn't really do that for this. We had to rework all the command maths and everything just to get this to be a sort of corner. But they are 39 across. Each of these biomes is 39 across and 39 from top to bottom. So that allows us to, we've got a lot of work room basically. And if I take it to the skies, you can see that it just works. So we need to do, it looks smaller. I'll give you a tip here. It looks smaller because this arm is longer because it's on a diagonal, but because we needed to do 4 stairs, 4 walkway, 4 stairs, so we had room to put the coloured wool in. 4 walkway, 4 stairs, 4 stairs, 4 walkway, 4 stairs to diagonal. It's because this is diagonal that it's longer basically than the normal arms. But hopefully once the dome goes on there it won't look as bad. Like if you look over here, once the domes go on it gives it a bit more structure and a bit more sort of, like that is the same size as that, believe it or not. That same size as that and that. And so the plan is we're going to have 8 of these, so 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and then the middle one, which is the Chaos Ruins, and then underneath this there's those 2 bars that were in the main area. If we go down here, these 2 massive tubes would lead to the Nth, but to randomise the chances of it not being a constant one, so like if you just knew where the entrance to the Nth was, it would be random. We'd make it a random thing, so it could be the tube on the left, in which case you'd have to dig deeper and go looking for it, or it'd be the one on the right that's open, and if you knew where it was it would probably be easy to get to, but still quite difficult. There'd be abandoned mine shafts and stuff like that to get through. I think they built this tree here just to give it some colour, and we're going to have a massive, there's going to be a central piece. I don't know if it's going to be this tree yet. I'm pretty sure it is probably going to be the tree. But this is to allow players to sort of brick up to the top and see how the progress is coming along. So last night we came up here and we were just sort of amazed that we managed to get this far, and we cannot wait till we get further. Basically, we can't wait till it's done. Do you know what I mean? We need snow, ice for some of the other biomes. We need endstone and nether brick, and to get to the endstone, excuse me, to get the endstone, me and DR had a pretty classic idea last night. Classic Knux DR style idea. That we'll go to the end because our dragon hasn't been killed yet. We're waiting on the whole group to be online, and believe me, I'm getting hassled for it. Don't worry, I am getting hassled by the people for not having the Ender Dragon done. We're not going to do the Ender Dragon when we're collecting resources. And I know that sounds a bit dumb, but we need to wait for some of the other players to come back from school, college, work, whatever. But what we might do is we might go in there with an ender chest, dig a cavity to the centre of the island, dump all the resources in there, dump all our armor, whatever, in the ender chest, and then do one off the edge. And that way we'll be back in the overworld with endstone, and the dragon will still be alive, so we can go to the dimension and get the resources we need. And I'd just like to point out that this entire building is legit. Okay, all this glass, all these stone bricks, all the wool, everything, absolutely everything has been mined legitimately. Chaos Cam and Survival Mode, World Edit, they do not get a look in. And you can tell that this hasn't been World Edited in because the shape of it is incorrect. It's more like a spherical diamond. So you can see that edge there. If we World Edit it in, it would be a more bulbous shape. It would have more roundness to it. But as it stands, this is like a right flat edge here on a diagonal. So I don't know if you can see that. In fact, if we come down to the banner, you can see it even better. You see that is just a flat diagonal. Whereas if it was done with World Edit, it would be more bulbous and round all the way round. Do you know what I mean? The way we've done this, we did it working it out with maths. I'm from Essex, leave me alone. We worked it out with maths. We got so many people mining resources. We've brought everything in from our bases, all the spare supplies, everything, and all the ChaosCrafters are coming together to get this project done. It's amazing, and I honestly couldn't have got a better group of people on the server. So, yeah, man, watch out in the future. Chaos Dome, the Chaos Dome. 8 men enter, 1 man leaves. That's how it is, man. That is how it fucking is. Knux V1, Chaos Nova, the takeover, coming this year. We will catch you next time, guys. Take it easy. And, yeah, look forward to the next video. Hopefully we'll have some more progress done. And I haven't forgotten about Tucker 9. Do not worry, I've just stepped away from it a bit to get some more ideas for the bank. Tucker 9 will be completed soon. Don't worry, it's all good, it's all fine. I love you all. I love you so much. Please keep watching because this is going to be epic. I promise you. Take it easy, guys. Have a good one. Peace out. Bye-bye.